Hi guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful week so far. So as the title suggests, I'm here today with a 5 product face challenge. I wasn't tagged by anyone to do this video, but I was watching MammafulZo here on YouTube and I thought her video was great. The idea is amazing and I think it's really helpful towards anyone that is new to makeup or they can't afford too much makeup. That is why as well I chose 5 Drugstore products today. So without further ado, I'm going to get now into the video. The only products I used previously to this, it's a moisturizer, a lip exfoliator, a lip balm, and my eyelash curler. I don't consider any of this to be makeup or makeup products. It's at all, and you know, so I believe skincare. Right guys, so the first product I chose is a concealer and it's the Match Perfection by Rimmel London. I watched quite a few videos this week and I noticed a lot of people actually choose foundation, but I prefer a concealer. I think it has, you know, more coverage. I apologize, I'm going to keep looking here guys because that's where my mirror is. Yeah, so I was saying a lot of people are actually using, you know, foundation, but I think concealer is a lot more, you know, heavy duty, and you can also choose it to highlight your face. I have a bit of fake tan on, so this concealer is going to be quite light, but we're going to blend it out really nicely. I also have quite a few pimples and I suffer from heavy discoloration as I have vitiligo. But yeah. So I'm going to put a bit around my nose, highlight my eyes and my cheeks. I'm going to put a bit here, some on my upper lip because I have some discoloration here, underneath my lip and my chin. I debated a lot if I should do this video as a voiceover, but I decided I'm just going to talk to you guys. So if I ramble a lot and I'm a bit awkward, I do apologize for that. So I apply some concealer here, on my upper lip, around the nose and my eyes. I never highlight here. I used to do it, but for some reason concealer always creases here on me. I don't know why. So I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just start blending this in. As I said, I apologize for looking this way, but this is where my mirror is. Right, I don't really know what to talk to you guys about. It's very weird to do videos like this, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to talk when you apply makeup as well. Right, so blending. I don't know, I'm really interested. What would you guys choose, like for your 5 products? Would you go with foundation? Do you think concealer is a better idea? I don't know. So this is my concealer done. I do apologize, my camera quality is not great, so I don't think you can really see. But as you can see, I now have quite a bit of coverage. And you can always go, you know, with a second coat if you're not happy. But I'm quite happy how this turned out, how it shows into the mirror. So I blended everything with my beauty blender that now is dirty. And I'm going to move on to the next item I chose for today. And that is my bronzer. I chose the Honolulu one from W7. It's really, really cheap, guys. It's around £3 and it's really, really good. I think it's a really good dupe for the Benefit one. I'm also going to use a stippling brush with this, swirl it around. I'm going to make the funny face now. And I'm going to start contouring. As you can see, it's already like starting to give a lot of shape to the face. I apologize, I can't really talk while doing contouring. I'm also going to take it like up to my cheeks a bit. Just because I want a really nice bronzed look. I'm going to do it on my forehead and around my temples. Also on my jawline. And take it down my neck. Put a bit on the top of my nose. Just make sure we blend everything really well. And I'm also going to do this, like taper the brush like so and put a bit to contour my nose. I'm going to come back to this nose contouring in a bit, but I just wanted to have a bit of colour and contouring into it. Right, so this is with bronzer and concealer. The next product I chose is the 17 Brows Kit. And I'm going to use this for, you know, various things. One, I'm going to do my eyebrows with it. Second, I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow. And third, as a highlighter. And that is because it comes with all this. It comes with, you know, a wax, a powder, and a highlighter. So I'm going to get straight into it. I'm gonna use this little brush here that has 2 heads, and it's from the Bomb, from the palette Nude. Right, so I'm gonna start doing my eyebrows. All I do when I do my eyebrows is I go in a straight line underneath, like so. You know, just go with the contour of the eyebrow, then go on top. It's so hard, guys, to do this. so hard, because the mirror is quite far away, so usually when I do my eyebrows I'm quite close to the mirror. But yeah, I really love this powder. I had this, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but I had this little kit in my collection for like 6 months, I believe. But I never used it, and then one day I think, oh yeah, I was out of my eyebrow pencil, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have to try this one, and I love it. Look at that. See that? See that? Yeah, so all I do is, like, you know, basically go underneath my brow, go on top, create the shape, and then just fill it in with the powder. I would normally use a clear, you know, eyebrow mascara on top just to set them in place, but today we can't do that because we only have 5 products. So this is the first eyebrow done, and I'm gonna quickly do this other one. Again, the same thing. I'm going underneath my eyebrow with the eyebrow shape, then at the top of it. And then we're gonna fill it in. I have to admit though, usually when I do my eyebrows I spend like 10 minutes on them, and I'm very particular about it, but today it seems I'm quite fast on it. I'm starting to think I wish I've done a voiceover on this, because I'm not too good at talking to you guys, am I? A bit crappy at that. Right, so this is my eyebrows done. As you can see, this just framed my face now. Concealer highlighted. The bronzer really, like, you know, sculpted your face. So I think it's a good choice. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do, so I use this for my eyebrows. Now I'm going to use the highlighter and place it underneath my brow. It's a gorgeous highlighter, guys. It's like white champagne-y colour, but it's so nice. And it's, yeah, don't know if you can see a difference in the camera, but yeah. So I'm going to place this just on my brow bone, just underneath my eyebrows. And I am also going to use it on my eyelids, just because I don't have any eyeshadow, so I'm going to use the same palette to put this makeup on. Right, I'm not going really heavy with it because I want this to be quite a natural makeup, but in the same time I want my eyes to pop up. Right, so I've placed this here, and now I'm going to go in the inner corners with it. I can only imagine you guys watching me and laughing at my silly faces. I never realised the faces I put when I, you know, put my makeup on. But yeah, I can imagine they look really funny. So I used it here, on my lid, and in my inner corner. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a fluffy blending brush and grab the same shadow that I used for my eyebrows and just put that in the crease. And I'm going to blend it really well. As I said, I want this makeup look to be really, you know, like natural and soft. But we just want to accentuate our, you know, eyes a bit. So this is the eye done, this is the eye not done. So just put that in the crease and blend it out. So all I'm doing is I'm putting that in the crease and creating a little V here. Don't know if you can see anything. So put it in the crease and drag it down here a bit. You know, just to create like a very soft, smoky eye. With the same brush also, I'm going to take a bit of the brown and put it underneath my eyes. Just again, we don't have any other makeup items. I don't have an eyeliner either, so that's gonna help us a bit. So these are the eyes done now. Didn't blend them perfectly, but they're okay. So these are the eyes done now. Right, so so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab that highlighter with my finger and I'm gonna place it in the middle of my nose and blend it out with another finger, and also on my cheeks, and that's gonna act as my highlighter as well. I tell you guys, this little palette here is a really, really good investment. Really good investment, I would say. I really love it. Like, the first thing I thought when I was watching MammafulZo in her video, I was like, oh, I know the perfect little palette I want to use for everything. Because obviously you have to think of items, you know, that can be used in different ways, and I think this palette is really good for that. Right, so I highlighted in the middle of my nose and a bit on my cheeks. I'm done with this little guy. Next item I'm going to use is mascara, and the mascara I chose today is the Max Factor False Lash Effect. So I'm going to put my mascara on. Bit of my lower lashes. And now on my upper lashes. As I said, I already curled my lashes previously to this video. I really like curling my eyelashes and applying a coat of waterproof mascara. I think it's such a good idea. Just look at that pop. That pops really nicely now. Mascara does such a difference. I think eyebrows and mascara are like, I don't know, the most important things in your makeup. I also like concealer though. Oh, it was so hard to choose 5 items for today, guys, because I just love makeup, and I realized when I started to, you know, to choose my items for today's video, I realized how many items I actually put on my face daily. It's around 20 items because I had to count. So I had to go down to 5, so I think that's really, really good. Right, so I applied a coat of mascara, and that is that. And the last item I chose is actually something that I presented in my last haul, and it is an E.L.F. Blush, and it's the liquid one. And as I was saying in my last video, I'm going to do that today. I'm going to use it as a lipstick and as a blush. I'm going to shake it well before use. Guys, you have to be really, really careful with these items. They're really, really pigmented, so you don't want to use, like, this is how much it comes out with a pump, but you do not want to use that much. That is too much makeup. So I just took a lip brush and I'm going to apply this to my lips. This is such a gorgeous colour, guys. I forgot to mention, this is in the colour Superstar. Such a nice lipstick colour. I was totally in love from the, you know, the moment I've opened my E.L.F. package. I was like, I need to use this as a lipstick. Sorry, I can't talk while applying this, but yeah. You guys have to try it. So that is that. And now I'm going to get another stippling brush and very, very gently, I'm going to use another napkin, put that around, and very gently put my, you know, my brush. Look at that pigment. You have to be really careful. And now really gently I'm going to take it to my, and now really gently I'm going to apply it to my cheeks, I meant to say, sorry. Again, I'm doing a silly face and a smile. God, guys, I don't know if you can see it, but this is such a pigmented product. I'm also going to put a bit of tip of my nose and a bit of my chin and a bit here. Not a lot of people do that, but I like to give, like, you know, you don't actually put a lot of colour on it. Right, the thing I forgot actually to do, I wanted to say previously when I used this palette that you could also use this shadow to contour with. I didn't do that today. I actually, you know, chose a bronzer, but yeah, you can actually do that if you want to. So I'm just going to take my bronzer brush. So I'm just going to take my bronzer brush and just, you know, just make sure everything is nice and blended. And also gonna get my damp beauty. Also gonna get my damp beauty blender and just make sure everything is okay here and nicely highlighted. Right guys, so this is the finished look. Thank you ever so much for watching my video. I'm also going to tag quite a few of my YouTube friends in the description bar below. I also challenge all of you to try this video as it is such an interesting and amazing one to do. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and until next time, don't forget to stay beautiful inside and out. Bye guys.